Hey yo, that natural curly hair make me stop and stare. That natural curly hair, girl, it make me stop and stare. Natural curly hair make me stop and stare. That natural curly hair, girl, it make me stop and stare.
What's up, my naturalistas? Welcome. I know it's been a minute, but I said I was coming back and I shall not disappoint. So for today's video, I already did my rubber bands. I did that off camera because I knew it was going to take me the longest. But I'm going to be trying my hand at some Yarn Locs. Now, the last time I had them was for my wedding, which was 4 years ago, and I didn't do them. Was way too intimidated. So I'm like, let me try my hand. I was watching some YouTube videos and I was practicing on one of my mannequin heads that I had from high school. So Tina, you know, Tina to the rescue. Granted, you know, the hair texture is a little different, but I'm like, I think I can do this. I don't know why, y'all, when I just be intimidated by something, I just put it off on doing a style. But I'm like, no, I need a break. My hair needs a break. So let's try it. Now, the only thing with her, I did, I don't want to say the traditional because I don't know if it's considered a traditional method, but I did the braid underneath with the yarn and then I wrapped it versus some other YouTubers I saw. Either they did the rubber band method or they just sectioned off their hair and they just started wrapping around without braiding, which I'm like, okay, cool. Shorter time, I'm here for it. So that's the goal that I'm going to try to do today. But like I said, I still wanted to do the rubber band method because I feel like it does give me better control. So I'm going to be using, I already cut up the rest of my black yarn because it wasn't that much left and I knew this was the main color I was going to be using. So I have black and then I have some red that I still haven't used, and I've shown this yarn before. I just used the Red Heart brand. It's not an acrylic yarn. Again, I get it from my local Walmart. So, and then I wanted to put another color. Now I couldn't just find like any blonde color that I wanted, so I found this one and it has some cute different colors. I don't think I'm gonna use all of them. I think it is separated in here, so we're gonna see. But these are some cute colors to work with, so I'm gonna figure out the style, whether I want to do kind of like, I don't know, not an ombre, but like a half and half situation. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna do majority off camera just because I'm still practicing. But when I get to the front, I'll come back to show you all. I'll probably leave like maybe the front row, the whole front row, or just like 2 or 3, just to show you all like how the method that I did is going. So let's get to it. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Y'all, I really underestimated how long it was gonna take me. I left one so you all can see as far as my method, but y'all, I didn't get to bed. It was like maybe after 3, I don't know, and taking breaks. And well, I really don't pause and break when I'm doing my hair, but this child, my hands was like crippled. It was all bad. Like, it was no joke. Like, one YouTuber said, like, yeah, your hands are gonna hurt. And I'm just thinking, okay, like, I've done yarn braids, yarn twists, but this, cool child. But yeah, I'm digging the way that it's come out so far. There are some different lengths in there, but I wasn't gonna be anal about that because my hair is shorter in the front, which is cool. But I like the colors that I put in there. I just like to be different, you know? Okay, let's try to clip this out the way. So I just wanted to at least show you guys, like I said, so I did, like I said, the rubber band method. And I've been using between 5 to 6 pieces of yarn. So I split it 4 and 2. And I try to measure them out so they'll be somewhat even, so I have enough at the end, because I definitely didn't buy any more black. I just used what I had, and I didn't want a whole lot of color, but still wanted the bulk to be black. But I was having to wrap some of them on the end, like with the brown or with the red, which is cool. So yeah, so that's what that's looking like. And then hopefully I could situate this right. I try to leave one where you all could get a good visual. So I just lay it like flat to my hair. And I really had to learn how to like finagle my hands. But it's like once I got it, I got it. But I start wrapping. Would this be counterclockwise? Yeah. So yeah, and I feel like my hands were hurting the most is just because having to push it up to make sure it's tight. Y'all, my shoulders, everything was just aching. But I'm happy that I did it though. So I can at least say like that's another hairstyle in the arsenal. Woot woot. But yeah, so it wasn't too bad, just a tedious process. But I'm so glad I did it this way versus braiding the yarn and then wrapping it. Y'all, I probably wouldn't have been done till who knows when. But yeah, I just push it up just to make sure it's tight and secure. And some of them I didn't wrap as tight as I could have. Like I see some gaps in there, but it's cool. Like my hair is not completely hanging out. So, you know, first time, it's a learning curve, learning experience, all of that. So, but I am not mad about it. So yeah, I just keep going and hopefully I shouldn't run out because my hair stops here. And that was another thing. Like I didn't blow dry my hair because I didn't want it too stretched. I was trying to go for a little bit shorter length, but you know, I guess as my hair just dries and I just continue to pull on and tug on it, it's just gonna stretch, but it's cool. It's no biggie. So yeah, once I start running out, like I grab two other pieces, like I drop the shorter part to use that to keep wrapping, or the part that I'm not really touching, and then I grab some longer pieces to continue to wrap down, because you will run out unless I guess you cut them extremely long. Yeah, so I try to remember to like, and I'm wrapping tight enough so I don't have to keep pushing it up, but still just try to make sure it's tight and it's secure. But I think I'll make it, or I won't have to add anymore because I really didn't want to add any additional to the bottom piece. Just go up and over to try to conceal it. Or I may just grab another piece of one of the longer strands of yarn to cover it. But again, I'm not anal about the little pieces that poke out. I was just trying to get it as neat as possible, but not too shabby, not too shabby. And they are still like a little stiff, not too bad. But it's yarn, you know, it's not gonna move like hair would, but it's cool. I can still move them around and play with it and all that jazz. All right, so I'm getting near, but I'm just gonna keep probably wrapping it down till maybe about there, because my hair is stopping here, but I just want to make sure that it is completely wrapped. Two more, switch hands, rotate, group those together. And I thought it was actually going to be a lot harder to put the color. Like some I did like a solid, this brownish color, solid red, but then others I like this one. I think it's red at the top, black, and then I wrapped the end with red. But it wasn't hard. Like after watching some other tutorials and just, like I said, trying to finesse my own style, but just make sure it was semi-neat, as neat as possible as I could get it. So I see why people pay people to do this, child, because it's a process. And I feel like it was harder like in the back because you can't see, so you're trying to wrap and push it up. That's why my shoulders, y'all. Oh my gosh, my back, my shoulders. It was a lot. Okay, because I know I have another piece. Like I said, they really are all different lengths, but it's cool. My hair stops somewhere up here, so I am just going to grab, you know, I may wrap it just a few more times down just to be sure. Hopefully I ain't burn my hair off, y'all, on some of these, because my hair was like just about touching. Yes, I just grab one of the strands, make a little like slip knot, because I did burn them on the ends, so just to make sure they stay tight. And I did this a few times, maybe like 2 or 3 times, just to make sure it's secure and doesn't come unravel. I don't even know if y'all can see that, what I'm doing, but again, I just wrap it around, make like a little loop situation, and pull it tight. All right, so that's how much I have left. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that off. I try to cut like under the knot so it doesn't come. My lighter. Let that burn for a little bit. And let it cool for a second, and I just roll it. So yeah, y'all, that's all I could do to show y'all, just to get that wine, because I didn't think I was gonna make it. All right, so just take it all down so you all could see what it's looking like. My husband, he really liked this, so that made me happy, because my husband, I value his opinions and when it comes to my hair, but he embraces my uniqueness. So yeah, I am definitely vibing with it. You can see like this one, 2 different colors. And I really didn't want to use the lighter. I just really was going for that color, but it's cool. I feel like it is a vibe. Would I do this again? I don't know. But at least I could say I've done it. But that is all that I have for now. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. Remember to always stay true, stay curly, and stay you.
Hey yo, that natural curly hair make me stop and stare. That natural curly hair, girl, it make me stop and stare. Natural curly hair make me stop and stare. That natural curly hair, girl, it make me stop and stare.